And you are live. Thanks, StreamYard. How's it going? How's it going?
Good morning,
Excellent.
Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of
Did
at
I
the
tell you
level of
I'm
this
playing
movie.
Kevin's Advocate tonight?
Yeah, John will be
Kevin's advocate.
in place of Kevin
Yes.
tonight.
John will be playing the role of Kevin.
And it's optional. I'm not sure. Optional. Is that a reference to the movie?
John.
John?
Oh, did I say that in our text or?
No,
your
your
name
title.
says hello, John, and then under it says
Oh, yeah,
Or is
optional.
that-
because it says,
Or is that the default?
yeah, it says like whatever your subtitle is, and then
Yeah.
it's optional. So, I just
So
put
you just
optional.
left it. Okay, well, never mind.
Okay,
Good.
it wasn't. It wasn't even that deep.
Darn, I was hoping it was a reference to the movie.
It
Anyways,
was just John not wanting to do something.
that's awesome. Well, welcome to the Movie Podium, everybody. We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for movies.
Woo!
Woo!
It's easier in sync when you only got three, the Three Musketeers, as we called it. This week's film, we learn that you can't believe everything you see. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
First thing I ask a new client is, so you've been saving up for a rainy day? Guess what? It's raining.
Primal Fear.
Whoa.
Primal Fear.
It's not very scary, right? I will say that. Like, the name of it makes you think it's going to be scarier, right?
Yes.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It was classified as a thriller, and I don't think it.
No, it's
that classification.
correct.
It's like a drama.
It's a crime
Yeah.
drama,
Yeah.
and mainly a courtroom drama.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say it's scary. It's not a thriller. So that was kind of a weird name for it, I think. I don't know where they got that name, but I didn't really understand.
Mismarketed or something.
Yeah.
There was a lot of missed things on this movie.
There's definitely a market going on here. When they were doing the marketing, they didn't want to give away any of the end, obviously. And so they basically didn't have any advertising with Edward Norton at all.
We won't tell you anything about this.
Yeah.
So that's an odd way to go about promoting a movie, is to not advertise it at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. So
that trailer you showed is just, it's like two random shots and then the title of the movie.
Yeah.
Right. There's no Edward Norton. And the other tagline, I don't have it up right now, but it had something to do with like the duality, or like there's always two sides of a person or something like that. But the picture was of Richard Gere, and so they didn't want to show Edward Norton, obviously.
It's kind of like in Seven with Kevin Spacey.
It's very much like
they didn't
that.
bill him.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, it's very similar to that.
But those work when applied to Richard Gere, I think, but then
it does, and I'll
they
talk
must
about
have
that.
thought it was leading on too much to, the big twist.
John, you're always leading us on. To what? I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. It's
Where's my
not
drink?
Like I've watched this.
Let's cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Bow, bow.
Green it.
Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here
Hello.
with my
Hi,
dudes.
Matt.
Hi, guys. Eric.
Hello, Matt.
And hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John. Hello, John.
Hello.
Oh, yes, I've got lines.
Well, before we get into the episode, we'd like to thank all our Patreon supporters who have been following us on our podcast journey. If you haven't checked it out, join our Patreon, where you can get some casting credits, like down here, and also access to our Discord.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if you want to check that out, it is patreon.com/the Movie Podium.
Awesome.
Thank you,
And
Alex,
again,
Marcus,
thank you.
Ash, Suffers, and Luke Rudder.
Woo.
Thank
Luke
you.
Rudder.
Luke Rudder.
Luke Rudder.
Change the spelling in the ticker to Lou Crutter.
He commented on our lesbian seagull post
Oh, did
from
he?
yesterday. Yeah, on Instagram.
You're my boy,
Say
Luke.
that song. It's a great song. Well, let's get into some random ass facts. First random ass fact, as always, we get into our IMDb rating. IMDb. Yeah.
IMDb. Hi,
IMDb.
DB.
IMDb.
This got a 7.7 or a Thor 0.7.
I think that's overrated.
Yeah, that's
Really?
that's over. Yeah.
Oh man, I think it's well placed.
It might be.
I
I
like
can't
it.
believe I'm actually saying it might be too high.
Yeah, too high for John is crazy.
It's definitely above 4.
Yeah, it's
don't
better
know
than Thor.
That high above Thor.
I don't know.
Sure. Really?
I'm so torn.
Yeah.
Like,
This is right up my alley in terms of the drama, but we'll get into a little more on favorite and least favorite, but it's
I'm
more
gonna
entertaining than Thor.
I'm going to say it's not rated correctly.
Yeah.
And I venture to say that it is under a Thor for me.
Wow. That's crazy.
Less than Thor.
That's bold.
I've got hot takes today.
Dang,
Yeah.
where's Kevin at? I knew I needed somebody to help me out.
Oh, sorry. I'm playing the role of Kevin.
Yeah, I
No!
was gonna say. Dang.
I'm
All right.
Kevin's advocate.
There are some good facts here. The biggest piece of trivia, and I'm not sure if you did any research or have maybe heard this before, but this is Edward Norton's motion picture debut.
Really?
Did not know that.
Yeah, did not know it. He did look really young, so
Yeah,
that
very
makes
young.
sense.
Yep. So this was such a coveted part that they had 2,100 people trying out for the part of Aaron Stamper.
Wow.
I don't think a lot of people can pull this off.
No, and that's why they had such a hard time finding somebody. You had guys like Matt Damon, Pedro Pascal. You had Edward Furlong.
Pedro Pascal was like possibly there.
Yeah.
How old was he back then? He's not that old. Is he?
I mean, neither is Edward Norton. Yeah, he's that age.
Okay.
Leo turned it down. He said that Gilbert Grape wore him out so much that he didn't want to do it.
Okay.
So they had all these people try out and all these people turn it down. And Connie Britton, our girl from Friday Night Lights, Tammy Taylor, was not roommates, but she lived next door to Edward Norton because I guess back then actors lived next to actors and, upstate New York, whatever. She said,
you gotta go to the actor apartment.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That is the actors commune over there. They have a little guild. They put on plays.
Probably. And so she was like, hey, you should go try out for this. I think she tried out for a part or she was privy to the role somehow. And she said, hey, you should go try out for this. So Edward Norton made a demo tape for his audition.
Nice.
And it
like
was
of him rapping.
It would be better. Actually, of him stuttering.
Oh, you said a demo tape, not a mixtape. My bad.
So actually, him stuttering, which he came up with that part in the role that was not envisioned originally, and so he pretty much created this role on his own. Did the stuttering, sent it in, and the tape was so well received that it got passed around. It was like a Nirvana demo tape, apparently. Like it seriously got passed around to different producers, and he won a couple more roles from that demo tape. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah,
it was that famous, legendary. Like he was that good, I guess, in his tape, and so good that like his opening run went from Primal Fear to Everyone Says I Love You, which is a Woody Allen film. So, second movie is a Woody
Yeah,
Allen movie.
obviously he
Pretty
got
big.
noticed.
Right.
Yeah.
The People vs. Larry Flint, American History X, Rounders, and Fight Club. That's his first 6 movies.
Yeah,
Insane.
That's a pretty good start, I guess.
All of those are over 7 on IMDb, except Everyone Says I Love You. All
Also,
of
he
those
was
are
the
like well
Hulk.
received. Yeah, he was the Hulk.
Matt,
Down
I think
low.
you and I went to the theaters to see that.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. It
I'll
was.
say it's one of the best Hulk representations.
Oh yes,
that
agree with
means
that.
Anything?
I was gonna say I don't think that's much, but I don't think there's any other good
The
Hulk.
Hulk has kind of
I would
been,
definitely say that Edward Norton is probably my favorite Hulk.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely.
And Hunk.
And that's my second favorite. No, there was a second ending that was considered during this movie or for this movie, and it's where Marty Vale actually would take Aaron back to court and justice would be done. Like he would trick Aaron and
win again.
winning. And Richard Gere was the one who suggested not to do that because he was like, honestly, I don't think it makes sense for my character to win. But if that was like Tom Cruise, they were gonna, Tom Cruise ain't losing.
Oh,
It's Tom Cruise, not Tom Lose.
Right. You know what I mean? Hulk Hogan's not losing. Some of these
that
big
doesn't
guys
work
aren't
for
losing.
each other.
So I will say you got to give props to Richard Gere because they tried to change it, and
That
he was like,
totally the right
doesn't
call.
fit.
I feel.
Yeah, I agree. No, that would be.
It was already over 2 hours. 2 hours 11.
It was at 2 hours. Oh, it was 2 hours 11.
That's what it said on the metadata on time for me.
I really like this movie. I mean, it's not like a favorite of mine, but I do really like it to the point where I did read a little bit about how they actually could have extended this movie and made it longer, and I'm not against it, which is pretty rare because I don't like long movies either. I like the idea of cutting it down to where it's crisp. Mm-hmm. But there were a couple scenes that they cut out where they had more on Aaron's small town country life and discussions with the junior high school teacher. So like you kind of find out more, maybe there's more to Aaron than meets the eye, which I think would have been cool.
Yeah, a little bit more context into him.
Correct.
As a character.
And then there's a scene where there's oh yeah, okay. That was the other scene was him talking to the junior high school teacher, which again, I think I'll go into it a little more later, but yeah, there could have been more context for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they did a decent job at like telling the story of like why it happened. But yeah. I understand.
Yeah, I have a good idea on that. I'll lay down on my least favorite thing.
Oh.
And then, in case you missed it, which I definitely did, in the ending scene, in the prison cell, you can see the letters A and R with an upside down triangle and cross separating the two letters, scratched into the wall behind Aaron and Roy, or Aaron/Roy. So these symbols could imply a connection between Aaron and the Archbishop Roy. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So they had some kind of symbols.
Okay.
Without noticing it before you find out that it's the same person. Like it's not it's the same person.
It's him.
All him. All right, let's get into the categories.
Okie dokie.
Favorite thing about the movie? Let's go to Eric first.
The fact that this movie is literally about a court case, and it kept me interested and intrigued for at least 2/3 of the movie. Like I sat there through the whole thing, and I was like waiting for like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's a movie about a courtroom case, like a court case.
Yeah, not your cup of tea, right?
No.
Not
Fair.
mine either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into our. Oh, I guess I didn't tease it, but our category for tonight for the podium is podium movies for courtroom cases or movies about courtrooms. So we'll get into that, but I take it there's probably not a lot you could come up with then.
No, I came up with my list.
Okay, that's
I have
good.
a list.
You do have a list.
I have a list.
Good, good. Yeah, John.
Yeah, what about you? Okay,
Yeah.
John.
John, did you have something?
Not a specific something, but the twists. And I could go into more depth, but I don't know how deep you want me to go this early.
You can go.
That's what
There's
she
only
said.
3 of us. So go. Let's hear it.
So
Go deep, baby.
I guess the sort of longer twist is that everyone thinks that this guy is a bullshitter phony. And then it kind of makes you, like, through his interaction with Richard Gere, makes you think, like, no, this might be legit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it turns out it was all fucking bullshit.
Oh, damn it. You spoiled it for me, John.
And how amazing is that ending? I mean, like, I think that there are plenty of movies with twists, but this one really don't see it coming. Like, did you guys? I've seen it, but did you guys see it coming?
Well, I think there's a mini twist that camouflages the big twist.
Yes,
What's the
I
mini
agree.
twist?
Just sort of the what I'm thinking of is sort of the exposition of, Roy, and it's like,
Yeah.
you're starting to buy that. Oh, the other
Right.
killer was him in an altered state.
They give you no reason to think otherwise. Like they
And
again.
it's so, his demeanor changes, so it's convincing, although the whole thing is kind of cheesy and unbelievable to begin with.
Yeah.
But I started to come around and be like, okay, all right, this guy's legitimately got this extremely rare psychological condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only time where you might be able to kind of think that, okay, what's going on is, and even Edward Norton's character at the end there talks about it, but when he's trying to get Roy out of Aaron in the courtroom, and he's like looking at him, he's like trying to egg him on. He knows Laura Linney's character is going to come up there and press him, and you kind of get the sense that he's waiting for it. And so you're like, well, it's not really how that works, but we're just supposed to expect him to come out. And there's like, okay, maybe he's forcing it, which kind of tells you that, because you could see the eye contact. And so like, you kind of
there's a lot of great stuff in that final face-to-face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I definitely think it is camouflage, but so you guys didn't see that coming, though, right?
I can't divulge too much for my next answer.
All right, fair. I guess we could have done plot twist. That would have been kind of a funny spoiler for a podium.
That's a good podium for some.
I was going to
other
say
movie
we should do a movie.
Yeah.
We should do that where it's like Sign's kind of not the plot twist you want, but like maybe Sixth Sense.
The thing that I was thinking of is Ocean's movies. Like it's always
those are good.
It's always like, oh, it's not that. They had you clogged all along.
Yeah.
And Shyamalan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sixth Sense. That'd be a good one.
It's just a little village, and you can hop over the wall, and you're out into the real world.
You fools! I set you up to expect this, but it was actually that.
The only thing is we have to pick a movie that you've seen.
Yeah.
Cuz then I didn't want to say anything about this movie cuz I didn't want to say like, hey, what about that plot twist?
Yeah.
So that would have been we would have had to wait on picking the podium there.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this movie was the duality of the characters, and of course, we talk about this a lot on our podcast. We talked a lot about that in the Batman podcast with Sawyer as well. How it's always more intriguing and complex to see characters that go through some sort of change or have different personalities, or there's more than just a plain character. And again, obviously the thing that keeps you going or questioning is Mart or not well, I'll get to that. Is Edward Norton's character. That's the big plot twist. That's the obvious duality. But I actually really like Richard Gere's character. It's the one that you see progress more naturally. So you go from him being an arrogant prick lawyer. I mean, in the beginning, he literally says, "My name is Martin Vale. I'm what you call a big shot attorney." Like he advertises it, right? He has a commercial. He's in Time magazine or the Atlantic or whatever.
This is the cover story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he goes from being this hot shot to the end having real compassion for that character, which of course ends up being fool's gold, which I think makes it even better, right? He finally kind of changes, and then you get that punch in the gut, and you're like, oh my God.
So it's a huge fall from pride.
Right.
Which is,
which is great.
That's like just in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
He finally got played.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. So I just like the character development because there's a lot, and Laura Linney I'll talk about a little more later, but she's amazing in this too.
Yeah.
She really carries her scenes, and so I just like the main characters. And again, I think that goes back to what you were talking about, Eric, with it being a courtroom and it's mainly in a courtroom.
Yeah.
You have to have compelling characters, and it feels like a play, which is not the most exciting. I totally understand. But it does
is, like it
is
well at keeping your attention though.
Yeah, absolutely. But it does feel like a play. Like, I mean, these guys, you have to have intriguing characters and you have to have good actors to make it a decent or entertaining movie. So I think that's where their bread and butter was on this movie.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to least favorite thing about the movie. I love us all going with our thumbs down. Oh yeah, I guess I told our buddy Mr. Movies to tune in, but I realized one of his posts on Instagram was that a surprising movie for each year that he hadn't seen. So I guess you don't want to watch this until after you watch.
Yeah, no.
After you watch the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eric, what was your least favorite thing?
I have a few.
All right. Let's hear it.
Lay it on me, Daddy.
I was all into it. I was literally watching, like I was sitting there. I was very, very captivated. So number one, this seems like a movie that is just like Oscar bait. Like they just wanted to be nominated for an Oscar. Next, when they found out that Roy was there, when the split personality thing, when that happened, I was like, really? They're gonna go with, is this is what they're going with? I was waiting for something else to happen. Like
sure, somebody else there.
Yeah,
maybe
like
there actually be the third person or something.
So like the whole exposition where Roy was like, "Oh yeah, hell, I did it."
Yeah,
that didn't. I was just like, "Oh my God, are you fucking serious?"
Well, it's funny you say that because in the trial, that's where usually you lose, and they talk about it in the movie. They're like, you're really gonna go for that?
Yeah.
So they kind of like
Yeah.
fourth wall it almost.
Yeah, and then the twist wasn't. It's not that I didn't see it coming, it's that I didn't believe it one
Sure.
bit. So I just felt that the writing was like not like very lazy.
Sure.
At least from that standpoint. Like they could have done so many other things that would have been like super interesting, but it
Yep.
seems like they tried to go after something that was like stigmatized in that time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, there was a lot of
like
that.
based on something that the writer believed was true, but then it's not really true in the real world, and then they just like pushed further down that sort of narrative.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing. It's just like I feel like they got like they went so far with the whole movie, and they spent so much effort on, like, it was literally about a court case, and I was watching it for like a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then they did that, and I was like, oh, that's no. I guess I'll keep watching. You know,
Anticlimactic.
I just feel like they could have done something better. It seems very lazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of tack onto that. So I think it's I've already said I think it's a solid movie, and for me, it's the 7.7 is fair. I really like it, but
especially compared to Thor.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's
0.7
smarter than
above
Thor.
Thor.
I think it's smarter than Thor, but
I mean, Thor, yeah, like it's smarter than Thor. Of course, we're talking about a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, true.
Against Thor.
Not a demigod.
Is it better than Thor? Better is very subjective.
So. Yeah.
And
fair.
In my view, no, it is not better than Thor.
It's crazy.
Because you know what you're getting with Thor. They're like, this is a fucking average movie. We're gonna spoon feed it to you, and then we're gonna tilt the camera sideways, and then spoon feed it to you. Exactly. This one, they're like, ooh, we're deep. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Come on. Come back here.
There was once you finally got the spoon, you're like, what the hell is this?
So my least favorite thing is kind of in that realm. And I'll kind of tack onto that with, I think they could have handled Aaron Stamper's character better. So
Butcher Boy.
I do think I'm okay with how it ended, but I think they could have had a better way of revealing it. And so I think they could have had more hints to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could have had him, again, they had the idea of him going and talking to his middle school teacher. Well, then he could have found out that maybe it's not like a duality. Like, oh, that's weird. He hit somebody else, and it like this doesn't add up, right? And so now you're understanding that you're at least going through that process. In this case, it was just a blind twist. Like as John kind of talked about it, there was no reason to believe that he was just making it all up. None. Yeah. So I don't think that pays off as well.
You had every reason to believe that, like,
he was schizophrenic.
Yeah, because like he's like, I lose time, I black out. Like,
yeah, I mean,
right there,
sure.
Right there, you're like, okay, well, they're gonna do the split personality. Like, come on.
And then they didn't, which again I think's fine. I'm glad they didn't. But
I like when he goes back to his Richard Gere goes back to the rest of his associates. And he's like, we need experts in amnesia. I was like, oh god, was this a soap opera?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with how it ended with him not being split person. I'd rather that because of like the stigmatism that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I wish there was more character. I wish there was more background. I wish the audience or us as a viewer understood that. But I think the best way of finding out that he was lying was not the way they did it. I actually think it would have been better. And this kind of reminds me of like Shawshank or something, where it kind of has a slower build to what happens. Like, you know, you see the tunnel, you see him crawling out. So you know he escapes. That's not a twist. But then you see how it's revealed.
Yeah.
I wish it was more like that. And so I wish Richard Gere would have found Linda dead or something like that. Because remember, he said that bitch got what she got to her, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It would have been better, as opposed to just telling him. It would have been much better for the audience to see something like him finding out that she was killed by him, and like, oh shit, this doesn't add up to him like automatically just going off on people because he's schizophrenic. That would have been crazy, right? Like seeing, the realization of Richard Gere seeing Linda dead, thinking, oh shit, he's lying to me. That would have been a lot more entertaining if they were going to go that route the way they did. But not giving us anything and then just twisting it is the hardest thing for me.
Yeah.
You know?
It just feels lazy. Like, even when, like, the moment that he reveals that Roy killed the guy, the Archbishop, it's like that did not feel like a pivotal moment to me in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like, oh, well, I mean, he's here, like, he's just happened to be here and he's talking to his client. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
It didn't feel significant.
Yeah, the only thing I think it just kind of is a bummer when he says that, because you're like, oh shit, he did. That's where it's like, well, okay,
yeah,
we're going a different route.
Yeah.
John, what was your least favorite?
Before I do that, you sort of made me think of a favorite part because of Shawshank, and this is like, in a weird way, justice is served outside of the legal system. It's like the legal system kind of gets fucked. As Richard Gere says, if you want to go to the courthouse, you get fucked.
Right.
The whorehouse is where you get justice.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, just how basically like the justice system fails, and this guy gets away with it who played the fucking judicial people.
Yeah.
It's like in Shawshank how he gets justice in a
Yeah,
I wouldn't say justice, but finally sort of equality is found outside of the legal system.
Sure.
Least favorite, you mentioned it, the title, Fear. I feel like fear is not felt in this movie very much at all.
No, the only like thrilling part is when his buddy like chases that guy from
there's a few like fights, and it's like, or like when the guy gets killed. But
but that's not even scary. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, they're like, all right, he's dead.
Yeah, the suspenseful thing is Edward Norton running from the cops after that. Like, that was a good like fear response.
The helicopter, they had some mad helicopters.
And then even Richard Gere and Eric Andre, the two guys fighting the guy with the cut ear. Like, that was a thrilling sort of chase.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
The other thing is that I can't believe there could be a situation where two opposing lawyers in the court of law have a personal romantic history with each other.
You don't think that?
Yeah, it's great for a movie, but like, how the fuck can this happen? And how can you expect a minimally biased representation? Yeah. I mean, it is great for the movie because they're trying to sort of like compete with each other as old rivals / lovers, but it's like,
that's one of my favorite things about the movie, actually, as well.
Oh, another retroactive favorite.
I'll talk about it more later, but I like them together in this a lot from an acting standpoint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're great together on screen, but like literally in real life that does not happen
Right.
No.
because
It's
that
like
is
I see
insane
it as
conflicts of interest.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And sort of like this extremely rare psychological thing that comes into play, and it's all like so much of it was so far fetched that I ended up buying like,
Yeah.
okay, he really does have this dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah. Yeah, Julie says, I think the fact that it wasn't split personality disorder furthered the stigma
Mhm.
of it not being real or people are only faking it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's also
100%.
true. Yep.
100%.
Yeah, or someone in the legal system exploiting that
Yes,
for special
exactly.
treatment or
Yeah,
something.
it's like, oh, the
Yeah,
stigma
you
of
wonder
like,
if
oh,
that
they're just
happens.
going to get off on insanity. They're going to plead
Yeah.
insanity and then they're
Oh,
going to
yeah,
get
they
off.
just want to go to the infirmary or whatever.
And
Yeah.
you know that, I was going to say, that happens. I mean, that's why they talk about it in the movie. They're like, you're
I
really
feel
going to go
like-
that route?
But I feel like it doesn't actually happen.
You think it's more movie?
I feel like I think it's been like built up to be that, but in real life I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
I
I was
really
gonna
don't
say I have
think
no idea. I can't
yeah,
speak
I
on it.
really don't think it's that common.
Yeah.
But I mean I could be
Maybe
wrong
on the
but
egregious
still.
cases, I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the problem is you make
lawyer research.
provisions for people with legitimate needs.
Yeah.
And then
Sure.
people will try and exploit
that.
I
People
mean,
Yeah.
of
actually
course,
need
right?
Like-
That's just
And that sort of
everything's gonna get
of
exploited.
aspect of the story is good and interesting, I think.
Yeah.
But the way that they input that in, just the way that they implemented that aspect of it, it was boring to me.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. Who won the movie? Not John.
Sorry, Ron, John's gone right now.
I said I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's Edward Norton. Kind of like I mentioned earlier. This is his first role ever, and he was up for Best Supporting Actor, which I think is the only Oscar. Like, you were talking about it being Oscar bait, but I actually don't think it was. I mean, it actually wasn't in Oscar. Like, there weren't a bunch of. It wasn't up for a bunch.
Really?
I think the only one was Edward Norton because he was so dang good in it.
Okay.
And he kind of was like the main character and had,
which is crazy. He's up for supporting. I mean, Richard Gere's the main character,
Yeah.
but you're always.
The story
I mean, you go
is
back.
about him.
Yeah.
It's that is really that's an
It's
odd
a weird
dichotomy of like.
Yep.
The whole movie is about this character, but this character that we just spoke of is a supporting character to this other character.
Yeah, it is odd. But I think, again, with it just being Edward Norton's debut and him being so good in it, and also his character gets off from some heinous, I'll quote the movie, crimes.
don't use heinous in front of these simpletons.
There's some good quotes in there. Again, that's another good Laura Linney line. I know. Do you have anybody else?
I had Richard Gere because, like, I don't believe 1 second that he thinks the guy didn't do it. Like, I think I think in his mind, he's like, okay, well, I have to believe that because I'm representing him.
Sure, he says that even, right?
Yeah, and I do not believe that he is any like remorseful at all when he realizes that there wasn't a split personality. I think it's just he walked out of the courtroom or whatever, and he's like, okay, on to the next one. I won that one, and I get more recognition for that. And now I'm on to the next case that's going to pay me.
I like that take.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really explain it because I think it's the opposite because I think he was trying and he lost and you're supposed to feel that, but they don't really explain it, and maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
they
keep
just let
you
him walk
guessing.
out to the crowd. He doesn't really.
I
do
like that
any
ending.
reaction.
Like
He just walks out.
I really don't like the idea of them going back to court and him being like, "Gotcha."
Yeah.
Like,
Oh well, I think the process somehow, like at the very end when the judge is like, "This will be a mistrial," the prosecutor's like, "I don't think we're gonna want to try this again."
right.
So
I
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't.
that kind of
It'd be lame.
at least suggests that it's the end.
Right. Yeah, good, because I don't want to see a gotcha moment. Like we don't always
Yeah.
need that. Like we just got one with Edward
Mhm.
Norton. Like we don't need another one.
Yeah,
Um,
who hasn't seen a like meltdown on the stand that totally changes the whole trial?
Yeah.
Oh, it was in the final arguments.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's my exact list. Like all of that, what you just said happens in every single movie on
Yes, it
my
does.
podium.
Right.
There's always like a big
That's the
breakdown on
usual.
the stand with
Yeah.
the courtroom, like, oh,
Where were you on this night? Blah blah blah.
Also, I still don't believe that, like, if he won that case. If they were like, okay, this is a mistrial, we're going to go to trial again.
Mhm.
I think he would have said, okay, well, I was just your attorney for one case. I'm leaving. And give him to a
positive.
yeah, I'll
public
turn
defender.
my files over to the public defender.
Exactly.
Sure.
Like I do not
Hard to say.
believe that he gave one shit about the guy accused of murder. Aaron. I
Yeah,
really
or
don't.
Interesting.
justice at all. He's like a fuck you, I'll get mine type of guy.
Yeah,
I-
like that's
but-
the whole movie.
He kind of switches though.
Yeah.
Like towards the end of the movie with Laura Linney, he changes his tone. Like not, I mean, obviously he saves her, but like
I mean, yeah.
that last moment, and like so at the beginning of the movie, he's totally trying to get her. I mean, the whole movie he's trying to get her to
pants.
get in her pants, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the movie, she kind of says no, and it's like, oh, I understand. But at the beginning of the movie, it was not like that.
Yeah.
So like there are subtle moments towards the end where it's like I think
Well,
his character
I thought-
turns.
Yeah,
But-
some of the like camouflage that I was talking about was me thinking that maybe Richard Gere was becoming less cynical and more.
Yeah, I
sympathetic.
think so too.
I think you guys are exactly right. That is what the writers wanted you to think,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's bullshit, and he didn't
yeah.
actually think that.
We fell for the bullshit.
I mean, again, that just I feel like it goes back to that it's lazy. They're like, oh, people are gonna fucking eat this up. We're gonna put the least amount of effort into this.
Yeah.
People are gonna eat this up.
It's
I know this is gonna work.
fucking like Law and Order the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't go that bad, but jeez.
What do you have against Law and Order?
Yeah, what the fuck, Matt?
None.
Are you a cop
Yeah.
or a not cop? I don't know.
Are you an uncop?
Well, this might be a hard category. Favorite song moment or score scene? There.
I have one. It's
That's probably all the same.
oh, I don't know. So it's when it's like during the throes of the trial, and Vale is like, he's like, what the fuck do I do now? And he's walking out to his car, and there's like an 80s
Yeah.
trumpet saxophone
Yeah.
montage.
Jazz
song.
Wolf.
Jazz, yeah, exactly. There's a
Wolf.
Jazz Wolf song.
I wrote Jazz Wolf. Yeah, that was mine.
Oh, there's lots of good like jazz, like noir, like
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that was
like
mine.
bluesy horns lines
Yes.
and shit.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that was mine as well.
Had to be
I
it.
kind of figured it would be some ways. John, did you have something else?
Oh, this is gonna be really hard to actually identify, but it's the song "When the Killing Happens," and it's something that's
I don't remember.
classical and in the
Oh,
public
yeah.
domain.
Nice.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure what it is, but I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
You don't like the choir boys singing at the beginning?
Oh, that's probably something also in the public domain.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hold on, I'll try and Google it, but you can move on.
All right. Yeah, there's not a lot of music in this one. I mean, this category is kind of null in that sense.
I mean,
But actually,
the retrospective
yeah,
jazz
it works.
trumpet saxophone.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
something-
I love it.
It's
Yeah,
something
I-
that would be in
I
Lethal
dug it.
Weapon,
Yep.
but I
Yep.
mean, it works so well.
Yeah, I dug it for sure. Well, let's move on to, does this movie get made now?
The song I was thinking of is called
Oh,
the
really?
The Mass of Four Voices.
Oh,
Okay.
Didn't know that one.
But the real title's in Latin, it looks
Oh.
like.
Great.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
I'll have to warm up my Latin there. In terms of does it get made now, I went ahead and said probably not. We just don't see a lot of court dramas, like John said, like Law and Order. I mean, we get it all on TV.
Mm-hmm.
We get all kinds of true crime stuff on all the different streaming services. That's all more, podcasts. I just don't see many courtroom. I mean, we don't see courtroom dramas. That was a big thing in the 80s. Well, somewhat in the 80s, a lot in the 90s when John Grisham was really popular.
Mhm.
You know,
Probably
you had a
before
lot
you
of
got
those.
the extensive coverage of, what you get on cable now. And
Right.
every, courtrooms are all recorded now, so you can
Yeah, you can watch the real
take
thing.
full, video of any
Yeah.
court proceeding anywhere.
Right.
You
And
don't have to see the sketches.
Yeah.
No
I just-
cameras allowed for some reason.
Yeah.
And I just think that, like, you could just come up with a script on ChatGPT for a courtroom drama. Like, I just don't think that there's a lot of value or, I just don't see it being or hitting well. And I don't think they'd try to even make a big movie like that.
Yeah.
I think they
kinda
ran it into the ground.
Like medical stuff, it's like most of this shit is like any other job, and you have the same run-of-the-mill court cases and medical cases.
Right.
And it's like, all right, we've done all the extremes,
Right.
and it's all played out. It's like we've done the multiple personalities, we've done the extremely rare mutagenic condition where this person has superpowers.
The X-Men.
But, like, I think this movie, from that standpoint, is very unique, or more unique than a lot of the courtroom dramas that we've seen. But it was pretty much at the height of that, and then after this, you had a ton of them, and you haven't had a lot since.
Yeah.
Like after this,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the late 90s, early
It was-
2000s just had spiked, and then it was pretty much nothing since. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say we're getting crickets still. So no.
I said no as well, but I feel like it could be written better, like if they wanted to do a remake, but I feel like if they did a remake, they would want to lean too heavy into the prosecution, like the court side, and also too heavy into the medical side of diagnosing multiple personalities. And I feel like at that point, you kind of have to give a little bit, because at that point it's like two stories, and I don't think that one movie would do it.
No, and again, I don't find the schizophrenic idea of that very intriguing. I would have rather more on just him being a bad dude, and it turns out he's a bad dude. Right, he's lying.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't need more than that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. All right, next category. Favorite line from the
That was
movie.
a tough one.
Oh man. Okay, hold on one sec. Hold on. the thought of him like getting Richard Gere as Aaron getting Richard Gere as a defender and like just playing it up as Aaron, like making it out to be like he's of course not the guy who murdered this person.
Yeah.
Like just straight up, not even the multiple personality thing, just like him just like laying into this stuttering guy character.
Yep.
And then Richard Gere getting the jury to find the reasonable doubt, and then Aaron being released.
Yeah. And then finding out.
And then him finding out, that seems so much more that seems like infinitely more interesting to me.
There's a movie like that. I don't want to say what it is because I don't think you've seen it.
Is it Spawn?
No. But you basically described another movie with a similar twist that I won't say because I don't think you've seen it. But
I'm gonna Google
it. One of your later answers.
No, it's not a Courtroom. But the twist is very much what you described.
Yeah.
And it hits as one of people's favorite twists.
Yeah.
This one,
I feel like that would have
much.
been way more interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's
okay. Favorite line was in the trailer. Whenever someone comes to me, have you been saving for a rainy day? It's raining.
Yeah.
But, I also liked this. You guys are gonna like this one because it's a sports thing. Why become an umpire when you can play ball?
Yeah, I do like that. That's a good one.
That was mine.
John?
I don't really have a line, but maybe a better suggestion for a title of this movie.
Okay.
Just because it was said a few times, but Butcher Boy.
Butcher Boy.
That would
Anything besides Primal Fear.
It doesn't make any sense.
Could have been called Roy.
Yeah, Roy.
And then
Butcher
you don't
Roy.
like
That.
Yeah.
Because then they're like, oh my god, that's why this movie's called Roy.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, play into do something. But
Something better
Primal
than
Fear.
Which
Yeah,
makes me think of that Sega game,
Fear?
Primal Rage.
Oh yeah, or Fear, the movie with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon.
Or
a good movie.
Primal Instinct? Basic Instinct. No.
Yeah.
Basic Instinct.
Primal Instinct's another
Killer Instinct.
Killer
is a game.
Instinct.
Yes.
Very forgettable titles, all of them.
I
Hard
believe-
to keep straight.
Yeah, I believe Killer Instinct is on the virtual
Super.
N64
Oh yeah, that
on
too.
Switch.
Oh,
Hmm.
Big. I used to have that on Game Boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at me. I had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy and played the shit out of that game, Killer Instinct.
Was it the green
Shout out.
screen Game Boy, or was it like
The green
I got a
screen.
fancy new color Game Boy?
Oh, I had both, but I started
Me
with
too.
the green screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I went to
Donkey Kong,
the
baby.
mini. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong, the yellow cartridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My favorite line. I have a couple. What's the matter, Marty? You nervous? Been a while since you rubbed up against a woman with a brain.
That's good.
Again, Laura Linney's got the best lines.
It's been
in
a
this
while.
It's been a while. Oh God.
movie. She has the best lines in this movie. There are a couple where
Yeah, she's a babe.
yeah, she is. And the other line that I had was him when and this is why I think he is turning, or we're supposed to believe him, is when he's talking to the writer, which that was another one of my least favorite things, was why does the writer of his magazine, or of the magazine
The
article?
article?
Yeah. Why does he just show up to a bar and not drink and just hang out for 20 minutes?
What are you, a cop?
Like, who has time? No, who has time to just go to a bar for a couple minutes and not drink?
Yeah, instead of his employee / friends who are chasing another person for him down like a giant
Right.
fucking alleyway.
So that was my other least favorite thing. I didn't get that scene. The scene needed to tell us my favorite line and why I think he does turn into being more compassionate is that he says, I believe in the notion that people are innocent until proven guilty. I believe in that notion because I choose to believe in the basic goodness of people. I choose to believe that not all crimes are committed by bad people. And I try to understand that some very, very good people, Aaron, do some very bad things. So
Yep.
that's where you're like, okay, he's
Yeah.
under, like, that's
I agree
implying
with
the
that sentiment
thing.
as well.
But the only reason that line comes about is so goofy because it's talking to somebody. We needed to hear that.
Yeah.
He could have told that to anybody, though. I don't know. I don't get that
Yeah.
scene other than that line.
See, so yes, that line is great. I do like that moment. But I also think that he's, even after he says, if you print any of this, I'll sue your ass.
Yeah.
I think that he knows what he did.
Yeah.
Vale knows what he did. And as he's walking out, he's like, he's going to print that fucking innocent until proven guilty thing. And I'm going to fucking love it.
Some trust issues with that guy, huh?
Yeah. Fuck him.
Julie says that was my favorite line too, Matt. Yeah, definitely. Some good lines. I wish I wrote down more Laura Linney lines. She had some good comebacks to some Richard Gere moments, and where he's trying to be a playboy, which is his character. I do wonder. He's got such a typecast in his movies. Like, he's literally the same person in every movie, and I don't know how he is in real life, and I really don't know a lot about him.
He's like a wannabe, like Cary Grant.
Yeah, and
Jimmy Stewart, who's like, I'm a man and I know better than you.
Yeah, and he's definitely like a ladies' man. Like, I mean, I get the attraction, and like that's his role.
Oh yeah,
I get that.
Talk about another one of my least favorite things. How not only are they opposing lawyers that have a personal relationship, but their personal relationship seems to be predicated on him as her professional superior, which is also questionable.
Oh, that reminded me of a line.
Yes.
What did he say about? He said something about a one night stand, or he said,
"Oh yeah,"
and her comeback was
that's
like,
what you were,
or 6, or that's what you call a 6 month.
It was a one night stand, but it lasted for 6 months.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah, I like that line too. Again, she's awesome in this.
Yeah.
All right, now to more of the same, but most rewatchable scene. Since I kind of teased it, I said any scene where we get Laura Linney going toe to toe with Richard Gere, John's least favorite thing. Because I think the courtroom scenes are the best part of the movie. Them going, and I know it's not realistic, but we are watching a movie, and I think their dialogue and the way that she brings up Aaron Stamper, and they have that going on, she's awesome in it. And then Richard Gere is kind of playing her when he's like having her try to show the tape, and she thinks she's got the one up, and they keep going back and forth because then she brings up Aaron anyway, and he's like, "Oh, perfect, we're getting it out there." Like, it's such a good back and forth. That's the kind of tricks.
Another one of her good lines I'll bring up is where she says, "I suggest you start representing your client and not yourself."
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I like the, again, that's what you want in a courtroom drama, is both lawyers trying to think they've got the one up, where she's like, I know what you're thinking, and he's like, do you? And you have no idea as the audience. That's all great. So anytime I get those two going back and forth, I'm satisfied for sure.
Yeah. I said specifically the tape scene, like him having his partner deliver the tape and then him getting on the stand, and like that whole thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really well played out.
It was very well played out, and I found it interesting.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. John?
I think like the whole ending, and I think that's like the best part about this movie, because it's when everything's exposed. It's like, all right, this guy totally worked his lawyer, ruined the life of his ex-girlfriend, who is the opposing lawyer. Also,
True.
gets the judge to make the absolute perfect decision to work in his favor.
Yeah.
Like, all the dominoes fall in perfect order. And
yeah,
then,
which makes it harder to believe.
Well, yes. And then, basically Edward Norton gets to have his big, like, it was me all along. We did it. The full exposition of the twist.
The Shaughnessy losing millions of dollars with the Catholic Church is like, it's used a tiny bit in the case, but like it's so insignificant when you think of the whole like vision of the case. It's like they spent so much fucking time on that.
Yeah.
And
I think it's
I feel like it was lazy writing.
Well, I think a lot of it was to kind of take your eye off of Aaron.
Off the ball.
Yeah, and to kind of
because he was faking
you see me.
all along, and no actual person could fake that.
Right, but I think it's to do that. I mean, because you're supposed to feel that there's a compelling character, and maybe you're supposed to feel bad for him, and the way to do that is to vilify the priest, which there's a lot of bad shit that happens, and a lot of movies do that. So this is not the first or last to do that, for sure.
Yeah, I
understand the priest actually make him have sex on camera?
No, that's a different. Well, actually,
it's this movie.
I can't think of one off. I know there's more like this for sure. Sadly, there's a trope for a reason. But anyways. I could see what you're saying there too. What was your favorite scene, Eric?
The whole tape thing.
Oh, the tape scene. That's right. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's go to most likely to be the off-screen drunk.
Kevin,
where are you?
It's
Dave.
Kevin.
And Dave.
And Dave.
Is Dave on this show anymore? That's Kevin.
Dave, where are you?
Dave, please come back. I don't have anyone to bicker with constantly.
I wonder if Dave would have liked this movie. We wouldn't know.
Get off Warzone and come back to the show.
That's
Dave.
right.
Only God knows why.
I don't know if anybody. I can't even. I'm not even sure if Kevin would have liked this. I can't.
I'm gonna say the Archbishop was the off-screen drunk, because he was always behind the camera telling the other fuckers what to do.
Oh, that's true.
And he was drinking up a storm.
Good answer. I said Shaughnessy, played by John Mahoney, because I like John
Frasier's
Mahoney.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good morning.
That's like the only movie where he doesn't play the same role as well.
Yeah.
He's pretty much that guy.
I kept seeing him and I was like, that's Frasier's dad in the recliner with the doggy.
Yep, exactly. So I said him because, he's the rich dude that's probably pissed off now.
Yeah. I mean, of course, he said he was pissed off.
Oh, he's going to get voted out next term.
Well, I did like how Richard Gere got him, at least. Because I hate authority, and that guy is authority.
Fuck authority.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, next category.
Oh, wait.
Oh, John didn't.
Drunk was the judge.
Oh, because she was drinking.
Oh
yeah.
She was on
She's
screen.
like, back to my quarters. She poured a drink.
You think she's drinking more?
Shots, yeah.
Yeah, somebody doesn't want theirs, and she pours it into hers. And I know she's probably done with this shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you see the antics that were going on in that fucking case? Of course she's done with this shit.
And
Yeah, she was great too. Again, the acting is top notch.
Yeah.
let me get my I need my power source.
Oh no, it's
John
gonna
has
die.
John has to go literally get a computer power source right now.
Well, we'll move on and he can catch up. Let's go to casting our friends. I'm not even sure he would have anybody. This was probably a tough one to cast. Am I right?
Yeah, it was difficult. I can think of one
I have
person.
a couple. Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
Kevin is Vale because everyone is telling him, don't do this. This guy fucking killed the Archbishop. Kevin's like, no, I don't want to. I think he's innocent. And everyone's like, no, Kevin, he is guilty. And Kevin's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he's innocent. And it turns out that he's fucking guilty because, oh my God, it's Kevin.
It's definitely Kevin. Yeah, that's a good answer. John, did you have any casting?
No, I didn't. I'm glad I got my charger for this.
All right. I had a couple. I mean, they're not great, but I had Kevin as Laura Linney because she's
smoking.
Because she smokes. Yeah, she smokes.
Nice.
And she loses the case.
Come on, that's a low blow.
Well,
no,
I know. Here,
no, it's not.
I have Eric as Goodman, who is part of Marty's crew chasing someone down. I mainly had that because you'd probably do some of the dirty work. Like you'd be doing the investigation on the side. Like you wouldn't be the main guy on the courtroom talking to everybody.
I would not.
But you'd be the one doing all the investigation.
I'm his uncle. I'm looking for him.
Yeah, he's uncle. That's Eric. Uncle Eric.
That's a good line too.
I had Dave as the judge because he's the commissioner of our fantasy football league.
Yes.
And I could see him being like, "This is my court, bitch."
Yeah, he's gonna enforce the rules. He's like, if you don't draft right now, you're out.
Exactly.
If you can't sign into your account, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. That definitely happened.
And Matt's all like, "Oh, I set it up so long. I don't know."
I just had a kid like 2 days before.
Yeah. Likely story.
How many kids has Dave had?
We've heard that at least 2 times before that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
And I won that year.
Excuses. No excuses.
Right. It was like 2 days after having a kid, and I won that year surprisingly somehow with half a team. I actually only didn't draft like the first couple rounds, but
did you auto draft and do surprisingly well?
No, I think my auto draft was like the first 3 rounds. So my top player sucked, but it ended up working out. But that was ridiculous. I got blamed for that. I was like
beating your child for like the 4th time ever in their life.
Yeah.
It was seriously like the next day. I'm pretty sure.
I can't tell you how much I love the thought of Matt using I just had a kid 2 days before as an excuse for things.
No, not good enough.
Hey, I never missed a week on the podcast either.
Well, I mean, he's got like 5 or 6 of them. I don't know.
Right. Right. And then my last casting, and this was a struggle. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. This is a struggle. I had John as Pinheiro because let him live.
Yeah, let him live.
Why did he have to die?
Dave as Richard Gere?
No,
that's a good one though.
He's gotta be Richard Gere.
Yeah, he's the hunky dude.
Yeah, he's the hot shot talent, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good one too. He's the talent. Talent's not even here. All right, 2 categories left. First category: is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? I want to start
Almost
with.
cut you off there. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Should have. I'll start with Laura Linney because we talked about her last week in the Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
I did mention her in this movie as being one of them. I think it's this Truman Show and The Savages. She was up for Best Actress in that movie. And Kevin mentioned Kinsey as well as the one.
Of course, Kevin did.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen that one for a while. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while.
Ah, sorry.
It's
been a while.
But yeah, she's great in this. So I actually think this is probably my favorite role with her in Truman Show being second, because she has more of a role in this than in the Truman Show.
Is she the reason why we watched this?
Yeah, kind of.
The reason is you, John. Just like Hoobastank said.
She's kind of a babe in this.
The reason
that's kind of why.
I say that Laura Linney's best. Well, she's also in Congo. I don't remember much from that.
Congo, yep.
But her best role, I think, is in Love Actually.
Oh yes, she is in Love Actually. Oh, that's a good answer too. I think her best role is in a TV show, but we talked about that last week.
Is that Ozark?
That'll be.
Ozark.
We'll talk about that when we launch our new podcast. The
Oh my god! If we had time to watch that,
it's like a book club, but for TV.
And we're on every night because there's a million episodes.
Well, it's 24 hours a day, just like the Truman Show.
Right? We don't work. We don't do anything.
We assign each other in shifts to watch TV.
Oh my god! It'd be awesome. Richard Gere. I said yes for Richard Gere.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I looked up his IMDb, and again, he plays the same character in a lot of his movies, and I haven't seen a lot of his movies, to be totally honest.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of him as a main character. It's like, dude, you kind of suck.
Yeah. Again, I think this is best acting role, so I said yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's never been up for an Oscar of any kind, so that kind of tells you something there. Officer and a Gentleman is his most famous role, probably, followed by Pretty Woman, which I would say Pretty Woman's on mine. That's a really good movie. And then I would say probably the closest he got to an Oscar was in Chicago, because Chicago won Best Picture in 2002, which I'm not a big fan of the show, but he's the main guy in that. So I said Chicago, Primal Fear, and Pretty Woman as my three.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And then probably the most challenging for us, because we like a lot of his movies and he's more for our generation. Oh, yes, and Runaway Bride, Julie said. Yeah, which is almost a sequel to Pretty Woman, because the main two characters are not the same
Wasn't
name.
Runaway Bride made before Pretty Woman, though?
No, Runaway Bride was like mid-90s, mid to late 90s, and Pretty Woman is like 89 to 91-ish.
Okay.
So it feels like a sequel. But yeah, Runaway Bride's great too, definitely. So Edward Norton, again, we grew up with him in our generation. That was a guy that we watched a lot of movies, and he just hit when we started watching. So what did you guys think of his movies for him?
I feel like this is not one of his top.
I said no as well.
I will be right back.
Barely, though.
Keep talking.
Yeah. So, John, you said no?
Yeah, I said this was outside looking in for me.
Yeah.
But what beat it out for me was Death to Smoochie, him as Smoochie.
He's so good in that.
And then I think you can probably guess my top two for him.
Yeah, it would be also my top two is Fight Club and American History X. I assume that's what you had.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are by
Out of the
far the best
two, I haven't really thought about what to put above the other, but
Oof.
I guess Fight Club for me, then
Me
American
too.
History X.
Me too, because and I like Brad Pitt's character more, but when I think of Fight Club, I think of Edward Norton's narration more than
Mhm.
anything because
And
it's that voice in your head.
none of them are very palatable movies.
No, I mean they're not
I mean,
right.
Smoochie is at least sort of funny, but dark and funny.
I haven't seen that one in a while. That would be a good rewatch because it's not rated very high, but we
Mhm.
all loved it. So I'm like, which is it? You know, because it's in the sixes from an
Mhm.
IMDb standpoint. So it was not critically acclaimed. I remember it being kind of dumped on, and we liked it. So I don't really. I want to see if that still holds up.
Yeah.
The other movie I actually said for Edward Norton was or The People versus Larry Flint
Mhm.
with Woody Harrelson and him in the such a good movie, really entertaining. Another good court movie. I think this is a great debut though, and I think again, Rounders is another great one that we
Mhm.
kind of mentioned. It's a casino
Isn't there
movie.
another courtroom movie that Edward Norton did beside Larry Flint in this?
And a third? I'm not sure.
A Third Man? All right, I
Yep.
might be
A
wrong.
third man.
Another good one, and I think The Prestige kind of overshadowed it, but The Illusionist, which I watched at
Mhm.
your house, Eric.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, wait, hold on. He was in The
Yeah.
Prestige?
No, he was in The
No.
Illusionist with Jessica Biel, I want to
Mm-hmm.
say, which is a good movie, but it gets overshadowed
They
by The
came out at the
Prestige.
same time.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same movie, and one was
Mhm.
better.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happens. Did you have any others? So we said Fight Club and American History X are clearly the favorites for him.
Yeah.
I mean, they're iconic,
The Hulk.
right? And the Hulk. Did you have a Hulk? He is a good Hulk.
He is a good Hulk. I really like that movie.
John said Death to Smoochie was the other.
Death to Smoochie is really, really
Which
good.
I was just saying, I really want to watch that again because it's been so long and we all like it, but it was not critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Which could mean either we're young and dumb or maybe it just fell under, I don't know, it got swept under the rug.
What about Birdman?
I think Birdman is overrated personally.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman
I think
can
it's
suck it.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's not rewatchable at all. That is definitely
Which explains why I've only watched it once.
yeah, it's not rewatchable at all. It's a one and done, which again doesn't really sit well with me when you get one and dones.
Yeah.
Like we talk about a one and done a lot being Oppenheimer, and I go back to that. It's like it's
Which
just
was
not the
listed
best.
under one of these courtroom things, but
Oh, interesting. I didn't have that or even think about that. All right, let's move on. Last category. This week we're asking, does Primal Fear podium for movies in a courtroom of all time? What say you, John?
It's close for me. What I think I want to put on my podium is The Firm.
That's a good one.
Which I think has Gene Hackman in it. And I had another Gene Hackman movie, Outside Looking In.
Big Hackman fan.
Big
Hackman. I think sort of, I guess, critically, A Few Good Men is a big courtroom movie, which...
I mean, that's the...
You Can't Handle the Truth.
Handle the Truth, yeah.
Yeah, which I've never actually seen, but I just know it's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's very big.
I don't think I want to put this on my podium because I've just seen it, and
No recency bias.
yeah,
Here
I
at the Movie
don't
Podium.
want to boost
Recency
it for that.
unbiased.
But yeah, I'll tell you what edges that out on my bronze.
You're talking
if
about
someone else
edging, huh?
wants to go.
Okay.
All right. Well, first, I totally agree with Julie on Requiem for a Dream is another one and done.
Oh yeah,
Definitely a one and done.
I've
I've
never
only
even
watched it once.
seen it because I don't want to.
Yeah, I've only watched it once.
At this point in my life, if I had never seen it, I would not want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't even know if it would hit at all. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not good to me. It's just, it's one and done. We need a new category for one and dones.
Ooh,
The most unrewatchable movie.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, like that would be a good
rewatchable.
podium too. Like,
Yeah,
does
we
this
would.
podium
We'd have
on
to
your
pick
one and
one.
done? No,
Yeah.
that means we have to watch a
I
fucking
know,
one
that's
and
what I'm
done
saying.
movie. No,
It'd have to be
never
like
mind. That's a bad idea, Eric.
Let Kevin pick it.
No, we learned from so many things
Oh, I
that
know.
we never let Kevin pick anything.
That's true. All right, Eric, what's your list?
No, this does not
Not a surprise.
podium on my. I would say number 3 is, I think it's Dark Water or Dark
Yeah.
Waters.
Oh, okay.
It's the
I
one with
see where
Mark
you're going
Ruffalo,
Shout
aka
out.
Hulk, about our home area of the Mid Ohio Valley, poisoning everyone with C8.
there. Represent.
Yeah,
Represent. Yeah. You know how we do down here in the Mid Ohio Valley.
See your.
We're going
C8.
to Professor X's Mutant Academy next year.
Dude, we would all get in for sure. Anyway, that's number 3. Number 2 is Liar Liar.
Yep.
Jim Carrey in a courtroom.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah. Number 1, Matt, do you know what my number 1 is?
No,
Okay.
I just thought it was gonna be Liar Liar.
Oh, okay. It's Legally Blonde.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elle
Yeah,
Woods
it's a great
getting,
court.
I can't remember
Good call.
her name, but off the
Oh,
hook.
Elle Woods.
Because
Reese
of
Witherspoon?
Lindsay Weir killing
Oh,
her husband, stepdad, whatever it was.
yeah, it was her stepdad.
Yeah. Lindsay
Yeah.
Weir getting a perm.
It's hilarious. I just like, yeah. Man, I wish I could think of the names. It's been way too long since I thought about that.
Yeah.
Sadly, I used to know all the names and all the characters. Obviously, good answer though. That's
Thank
a good
you.
one. I didn't
Thank
have that. Believe it
I
or
feel
not.
I feel like Julie, if she's watching this and
She
heard
is.
that, she might be saying, "Oh, legally nice." I feel like we might be watching that soon. And if she doesn't suggest
been
it,
a while.
I'm gonna suggest it.
It's
'Cause
been
I
a
haven't
while.
seen it in a while. Oh,
Been a while.
Yeah, I haven't. I prefer the musical over the movie. I'm a
you
little biased,
would.
but the music is.
You
But I like the
would.
music so much. The songs are so good. My top 3, or John, did you? Before we skip you, did you have a top 3 yet?
My third, which bumps out this movie, is Kevin's Advocate.
The Devil's Advocate.
Yes, Devil's Advocate.
It's a very
I'm
good
sorry.
movie. That's a good movie. Yeah, I like that.
You know what? I think John just won the podcast with that.
one.
Kevin's Advocate.
Let me play, and it's me
God.
playing myself interviewing Kevin, but Kevin is me in the character of Kevin, so it's me interviewing myself as Kevin.
This is amazing. We need to make that movie, and only
It's like
like
John
Tune in.
Malkovich.
only
every-
8 people or like maybe 6 people will like that movie. But
It's our inner circle.
Yeah.
it will be the most amazing movie.
For all of you super fans of the Movie Podium, if you want more.
This is John playing Kevin. This is
Oh.
John from the Movie Podium playing Kevin from the Movie
Oh my
Podium.
god.
With
Being
special
interviewed
More
guest
people would
by
understand
John
that.
from the
Eric,
Movie Podium.
played by John.
Wow, that would be riveting. What else do you have? What are your other two movies?
Oh, I already said The Firm and
The Firm.
fuck, what was my other one?
I think it was Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yes.
Castaway.
Castaway. The Friendly Ghost.
I don't remember what year. Oh, you said A Few Good Men because
Yeah.
it was big, but you haven't seen it. I love it.
Like I said, this is not my cup of
Yeah,
tea.
I know. When we came up with this, I was like, oh, that makes sense. There's a lot of movies out there. And then I'm thinking, I don't really watch a lot of these movies, though.
I would just like to ask, whose idea was it to watch this movie?
It was mine.
Was it?
Yeah, because
whose
it was the
whose
Laura
idea-
Linney effect.
Whose idea was it to make the podcast movies about Courtroom?
Yeah, that was me too. Yeah, Julie said Aaron Brockovich. That was definitely an outside looking in for me. It's a great movie. I also said outside looking in A Few Good Men. My Cousin Vinny. I thought John might say that one. That's a good one. Godfather Part 3. This is pretty solid for a courtroom movie. John said Devil's Advocate. To Kill a Mockingbird.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he said Kevin's Advocate.
Kevin's Advocate.
The Hurricane was another one. The movie about a boxer who was mistrialed or was put on trial for a murder that he didn't commit. And it's based on a true story with Denzel as the boxer. Great movie.
Was he Apollo Creed and someone else was Drago?
No, not that good of a movie.
Okay.
And then
I thought it was a movie about that.
No,
movie.
he killed him outside of the rules of boxing, which is what made it wrong.
Right.
Okay.
And then we had The People versus Larry Flint was another outside looking in. Again, Larry Flint is the author of Penthouse. I guess that's the founder of Penthouse. I don't think he writes any of those articles.
I don't think he writes anything anymore either.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, very good. My number 3 is same as Eric's number 2, Liar Liar.
That's my number 2.
Again, Jim Carrey is hilarious, though it has been a while.
It's been a while.
Keeping me on my feet.
I know.
Hey, you guys saw that thing I sent you about him doing his fire marshal Bill?
Yes.
In that movie.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was in Posse
Yeah, the
Podcast.
extra character. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. My number 2 is Kramer versus Kramer, which not exactly a super happy movie.
Is that Seinfeld?
No.
Oh.
Would be funny if it was. It'd probably be better. Yes, I will admit Meryl Streep is in this movie, and it's still a really good courtroom
Matt
drama.
loves Meryl Streep.
What do you mean it's still a really good movie?
Matt loves
Dustin
Meryl
Hoffman.
Streep.
I'm a big fan. Dustin Hoffman's in that movie, but it's not a happy movie. But it did win Best Picture, and I really do like it. And then my number 1 is actually this movie. Again, it's when I compare it with the other ones I haven't seen, I can't say that I've seen A Few Good Men, or at least it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I just think the back and forth between the lawyers is good. You know, the twist of the boy, you do feel bad for him, and then you realize that he's just a dick. So that's kind of at least entertaining, at least. Because again, you have some of these John Grisham movies where it's like, if there was ChatGPT, John Grisham was probably the first one to have it because
He's
all
the
of his
G
books
in
are the
GPT,
same.
right?
Yeah, exactly, Grisham. That's
It's
pretty
like,
great.
all right, I've unlocked the formula.
Yeah, right? So this was my number 1.
Nice. Hold on, wait.
Yep.
I have applause. Good job, everyone. We did it.
We did it.
It's
Actually,
a
a
long
long
episode.
Yeah, for only 3 people. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we had Hulk.
A lot of airing of
multiple
grievances.
Yeah.
Got a lot to say. All right.
I had to play the role of someone.
Yeah, I like it. Very well. Very good. All right. Thanks for everybody for tuning
Very
in.
nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dankeschön.
Please like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out next week. We are going back to school. Back to school.
To prove to my dad I'm not a fool.
Back to school.
But not that movie.
Yeah,
Literally
no, not that movie.
back to
Back to
school
school.
with Rodney Dangerfield. Hope you guys enjoy.
The credits roll now, the show is done. We watched the movie and had our fun. Thanks for hanging with us for so long. We'll see you next week on the Movie Podium.